The honeymoon is over and I've got to learn to use each pan and dish and pot. Marriage meant romance to me, not responsibility for 3 meals a day, come what may. I've got to learn to cook without delay. It scares me so I'd like to run away. I have to feed my man. It's time that I began to learn how to cook. I wish I could cook. I wish I could. I wish
You called?
What's that? A pot? Talking?
Why not? Think of me as your fairy godpot, and it won't seem so strange. Now, what can I do for you?
Teach me how to cook?
Can I teach you?
Oh, Pot, dear Pot, won't you teach me?
Listen. How do you learn to feed the hungry man? Every girl can cook if she thinks she can. A little imagination is all you need. Plus this simple rule that I hope you heed. Don't waste work. If peeling and such are no fun for you, start after the hard work's been done for you. Hamburger meat and nut meats come ready ground. Every girl knows this who has been around. So why waste work? Remember, time is wasted on the part that can't be tasted. So use your energy instead to start things cooking in your head. 6, if you want to bake, there are things to help whatever you make. You'll find spinach in a bag already washed. Onion and garlic that's been cut, dried, squashed. So don't waste work.
You're a fraud, you're a fake, and you're making a mistake if you think that I'm as lazy as you. Want to cook, want to bake, foods like Grandma used to make. Not just defrost a frozen dinner, open up a can. That's not the way to catch and hold a man.
Hold your horses! Cooking can be fun when you start with foods that come with the messy work all done.
Then what's left for me to do?
What's left? Everything. That is, everything really important. The magic of imagination, where you invent your own creation. Every bite a taste sensation.
But how?
Lift my lid and I'll show you how. You can create delicious new foods by simply making 2 foods. Name something great.
String beans.
Now give it a mate.
Nuts. Is that what you mean?
String beans and nuts is just what I mean. You just created string beans almondine.
Veal.
And add to it
Sour cream. That should do it. Let me see you pull that off.
easy. You've invented veal stroganoff.
I did?
Yes, you did. You can create delicious new foods by simply making 2 foods.
It works, but when you get to know me, though fancy foods are fine, sometimes when I dine, I like something plain and simple and homey.
All right. Name something simple you like to fix.
I can make soup from a mix.
And then?
Franks are good, too. Mix 'em? Is that what I do?
Franks and soup both taste new when you mix them like I tell you to. Do you like apples?
You bet.
Add them to Franks and see what you get.
Apples and Franks. Fine. But how did you get that lovely shine?
Food gets a lovely shine with a syrup glaze. Food gets to taste so fine with a syrup glaze. It's so easy you'd be amazed. rub-a-bo.
Gee, that looks so grand.
Or start with a vegetable, frozen, fresh, or canned. Take an acorn squash, carrots are fine. Any onion takes to a bright glaze shine. And lots of food that you combine are glazed until they shine. Apples and franks, orange baked chops. The list goes on, it never stops. Just see the glow that glazing brings to sweet potatoes and pineapple rings. A dish of bacon with shiny beans make a meal that's fit for kings and queens. Raisin sauce on a slice of ham, or on luncheon meat, or tongue or lamb. Broiled grapefruit with a cherry on top.
I guess the list will never stop. Food looks lovely when it's glazed.
It's so easy you would be amazed.
Every man is a little boy inside, with a big, sweet tooth, and that's the truth. Tell me, Put, won't you be my guide? When his tooth is sweet and he wants a treat, what would he like to eat?
Here's a marshmallow frosting that takes no cooking.
It's yummy looking.
You can color it and flavor it.
I'm sure my man will savor it. I can put it on a store-bought cake or spread it on a cake that I bake.
Syrup gives it such a smooth, professional look. Never sugary, never crusty. Make your own design.
Love that shine.
Take a pancake mix and add fruit to it. It's fun to do it. Add pineapple or nuts or berries, or bananas or some cherries. Syrup in the batter is the key to browning pancakes evenly. Just add sauce to what you cooked before. That's a fancy pancake that he will adore. Mix a speedy sauce you make with syrup and jam. Spoon it on a custard pudding. Here's another one.
A cinnamon bun.
Buy a frozen apple pie. When you go shopping at Harvest Topping, just use your imagination
and make up my own creation.
You can satisfy your man's sweet tooth.
And my man deserves the sweetest, that's the truth. Though he goes for sweet desserts like a little boy, he's a rugged outdoor man and nothing gives him greater joy than he man sauces and dressings can.
With one basic sauce you can do a lot. You can serve it cold and you can serve it hot. Lemon syrup, pepper, vinegar, salt, and paprika. Change the quantities around to make it strong or make it weaker. Your vegetables have a piquant sauce. That's the very best you ever came across. Add celery seed and you have made fruit salad dressing. That's top grade. When your fellow's at the grill and he turns to you, you can make great sauce for a barbecue.
Fruit or salad make a tasty dish, but what about the veal, beef, chicken, or fish?
Start the sauce the same with added seasonings, herbs or soy sauce or other things. Learn this little motto, you'll be woman of the hour. Cooking is like life, take the sweet with the sour. When you combine the two in a sweet and sour sauce, it will make the finest barbecue you ever came across. Make a teriyaki sauce for shrimp or beef with a marinated taste so good it's quite beyond belief. Or a spicy sauce for any meat you name that will spread your reputation as a cook of great acclaim. Take some ground beef and onions and syrup, mustard, vinegar, and seasonings all help to spice it up. Add noodles and tomatoes, top it with some cheese for a country-style meat casserole that you can make with ease. Learn this little motto, you'll be woman of the hour. Cooking is like life, take the sweet with the sour. When you combine the two in a sweet and sour sauce, it will make the finest casserole you ever came across. Now
I know how to feed my hungry man. If any girl can cook, then I'm sure I can. A little imagination gave me my start, plus the simple rules that I learned by heart, like don't waste work. And time should not be wasted on the part that can't be tasted. Devote the energy instead to start things cooking in your head. So don't waste work. I can create delicious new foods by simply mating two foods.
The oldest tastes taste new when I mix them like they're told me to.
And food gets a lovely shine with a syrup glaze. Food gets to taste so fine with a syrup glaze. I have a man who's a little boy inside with a big, sweet tooth, and that's the truth. Now that he took me for his bride, when his tooth is sweet, I will make the treats his mom once made to eat.
But don't forget, he's got a rugged side, too. With one basic sauce, you can do a lot.
I can serve it cold or I can serve it hot. Lemon syrup, pepper, vinegar, salt, and paprika. Change the quantities around to make it strong or make it weaker. I learned a little rattle, so you're woman of the hour. Cooking is like life, take the sweet with the sour. When I combine the two in sweet and sour sauce, I show that you're the finest cook I ever came across.
You know, we make beautiful music together. I thought you were just another pretty face, but now that you can cook...
Thank you, Pot. You've really helped a lot. You've really made a cook of me, but you know two is company.
Yes, though I'm proud, I'll admit three is a crowd, and since it can't be you and me, at least I've helped you cook creatively.
Someday there may be a little tot, and I'll call again on my bubbling pot to help me with my children's food and teach me what to do. Meanwhile,
I know. Don't call me. I'll call you.